What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back at you again. I'm back at it again. First off, Foundation, please excuse my hair. Just woke up. When I say I just woke up, it was all over the place. The shirt, my shirt dirty. This video here was inspired by a phone call I had just got from somebody, and while we was talking, the video came to my mind, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna speak on that. I ain't gotta brush my teeth, wash my face. I ain't got up and did nothing. As you can see, I'm still in the bedroom. I just reached over and grabbed the first shirt I seen. You know what I'm saying? I had this shirt on yesterday or day before yesterday or whatever. But, like I tell you before, my videos ain't about trying to look like Don Juan, period. You know what I'm saying? This ain't on now. This right here is a video I'm finna make, man, that's near and dear to my heart. And it should be near and dear to a lot of other people's heart out there. You hear that statement, man, people make when they see you years and years and years later down the line in life. Oh, and the statement is, you're living good now. Them 4 words. You living good now. You living good now. Oh, you do or you doing good now. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes, man, people gonna hit you with those type words, and it comes from a place of love. Sometimes. But now sometimes, man, you got the clowns, the haters, the people that hide behind smiling faces. And those words ain't coming from a place of love, man. They coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of envy. And it's coming from a place that they got in their heart towards you. You know what I'm saying? People look at, a lot of times, man, people pop up later on in your life and they look at how you living, or they looking at the things that you have going on. And it's like the Bible tell you, know what I'm saying? It's harder to be accepted in your own village more than it is in other places, man. The people that, at one time were closest to you, those are the people that's going to hate on you the most, man. Those are the people that's going to secretly want to be in the position that you're in. Those are the people, man, that's going to have envy in their heart, because those are the people that knew you back when. Those are the people that knew you back when things were this, and this. And now here it is later on years in your life, things are this, and this. And because things in their life are not this, and this, they mad because the stuff in your life is this, and this. And they want your position. You got to be careful of them people, y'all. You got to be careful of them people. Then, you know what I'm saying? There's also the people that just come up out of nowhere and they meet you now that you've been through the struggle. They meet you now that you've done something with yourself. And all they see is the end product of you going through everything you went through in your life to become the person that you are today. And when they make the statement, boy, you living good, huh? You living good now, or whatever. A lot of times it might not come from a place of envy or hate. It's coming from a place of what they see, and it's coming from a place of them not knowing everything you've been through in your past. That's what they don't know. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they don't know, man. When I had this conversation this morning, I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna speak on it. Because those people, they didn't know you when you were a young child, growing up in the environment, in the ghettos of whatever your ghetto is, in whatever part of the world it is. And if your ghetto was like mine, Them people didn't know you when you were a young child and you had bullets flying past your head. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know you when you were a young child, when your childhood friend of 7, 8, 9 years old got gunned down because a bullet that didn't have his name on it struck him. And you, a young child, you got to process this when you see your little partner at 5, 6, 7, 8 laying in a pool of blood, man. And now this is on your psyche. This is on your mental. They didn't know you when, because of your environment, you grew up and decided, you know what, man, I want to be a part of this gang thing because everybody that I grew up with, they being a part of it too. And you go through the ups and downs and the rigmarole to become and give your life to a lifestyle that really don't mean you well. But because you young and don't know no better, you embrace that lifestyle because it is the environment. You are a product of your environment. You know, they wasn't there for all that. They don't know all that. They don't know about when at a young age, when the police harassing you, hit you, because you young, slapping you, kicking you, taking you in alleys, beating you up. They don't know about when them cuffs get on the back of your wrist and you put in the back of that car, and for the first time you being taken away from your family to be placed into juvenile holding facilities with people who don't know you from Adam's cat. And you got to learn to adjust to this at a young child of 12, 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Man, they don't know when, they didn't know you when you had to sit in them YAs. Time after time after time, going through the ups and downs, the turns around, to become a young man, to become the man that you have to become just to be able to make it in this situation, just to be able to make it in this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got ain't no father there to teach you the ropes. None of that. It's just a bunch of other kids there that's in your age group trying to figure this thing out themselves, you know? And yeah, it get hard. They wasn't there when you couldn't get a job. They weren't there when you couldn't get a job at a young age thinking, well, you know, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try to make mama happy. I'm going to try to get a job. But every place you go, because of your record, even as a juvenile, because of your record, they like, no, we don't need you. You know what I'm saying? We just don't need you. And you looking around like, well, man, what am I supposed to do? See, you know, people wasn't there for that. They man, you know, hey man, and people weren't there when you, as a teenager, as a young adult, had to look and see a person that you grew up with laying on the ground again in a pool of blood because they live in the lifestyle that you live in too now. You know, they wasn't there when you got older people indoctrinate you, putting in your mind, hey man, this is how it goes. This is what we do. This is how we make it. This is the life we have to accept. And you telling yourself, dang, okay, I gotta accept seeing the people, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up with, the people that I love, you know, get off one by one in gang violence, in gang shootings. See, the people that you see later on in life, they don't know that, man. They don't know that. They just looking at what they see now, today. Them same people, man, they not looking at all the times that you spent in the county jail. Man, going through the ups and downs, being harassed by the police, being jumped on and packed out on elevators by the police. They not there in them county jails, man, when you fight with other races just to survive. They not there in them county jails, man, when the people come down to see you and they gotta look at you through some glass this thick. and your kids crying and looking over their mama's shoulder, wondering when daddy coming home, wondering why daddy is back on that side of that glass again. We only seen daddy for a couple of months. The people wasn't there for that part of your life, man. They don't know that part of your life. It's just, man, them same people, man, wasn't there when you sitting in them prisons, man, because people have given you, based on the things you've done in your past, 1,000 years. You know, when you going, you sometimes you crying at night because it seemed like, man, life done threw you a curveball. Because it seemed like life done just snatched the rug right from up under you, homie. You feel what I'm saying? When each and every day, man, you got to do things just to survive. When you never know, man, when somebody of another race or from another gang is going to try to stab you, going to try to kill you, going to try to hurt you. And you got to flip your mind in savage mode just to make it through this life, just to become the animal that they have you surrounded by, the savagery. And you tell yourself, you know what, man, I can't be human no more. You know what, I can't have compassion for my brother no more. Because my brother that's in here with me don't have compassion for me. And when I say my brother, I'm not just speaking on because he's black. I'm speaking on it because he's a human being like you, whether he's black, white, brown, red, yellow, whatever he may be. Because the compassion has been trained out of their mind and filled with nothing but hate for somebody who don't have the same skin color as them. The people who know, who see your life way later on down the line, they don't know you had to sit in jail 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40 years, enduring this every day, eating food that wasn't fit for human consumption, wondering if anybody gonna be there for me, while you sit there day after day watching the people that love you, your family members, slowly but surely disappear, man. Disappear. Years go by, grandma gone, grandpa gone, now mama gone, daddy gone, sister, brother gone. Now the kids that you once had and seen as 2- and 3-year-old are grown with their own kids of that age. And some of them have been moved on with their life because they don't think daddy never coming back anyway, man. See, when people see you way later on down the line, they don't know about that, y'all. They don't know about that, man. They don't. Hey, man, sometimes it's just like, boom. You know, they don't know about, man, time after time, man, when people can make a decision on your life that ain't never walked a mile in the shoes that you walked in growing up, man. They ain't never lived in the type of environments that you lived in. They have never endured the type of heartache and pain of losing people from a young age to gang violence, man. And these are the type of people, man, after you have been incarcerated for the majority of your life, man, you have to go sit in front of these people, man. And they the ones that get to make a decision on whether you can come home or not. And because they don't understand your environment and the way you were raised, they constantly keep telling you no, no, no. And you got to take that in, man. And you got to process it. And you got to try to continue, man, to be a productive person within your mind. Because, you know, one day you figure, you know, one day I'm going to get another chance, man. You figure one day I'm going to get another chance. These people that beat you way later on in life, they don't know about how one day when you came back to society and you don't even recognize the world that you've been released to. You don't recognize the things that's going on, the way people talk, the way people move. Everything has changed. and you've been just dropped back off into this world, and people telling you, you got a parole officer, you got a person telling you, hey man, you're going to have to sink or swim. Not giving you no breaks. It ain't much I can do to help you. You're going to have to make it on your own. Don't ask me for nothing. All they know is when you mess up, they going to lock you back up. You better get a job. You got such and such amount of time to get this. And people wonder why a lot of people who not real mentally strong turn to substance abuse, turn to alcohol abuse. Because they might not have been mentally strong enough to make it. They need that crutch to make it in life. But you being verbally accosted by people who have some type of dominance over your life telling you, hey man, you better not come outside these lines. If you color outside these lines, I'm finna put you back in there where we feel you belong anyway. You know? It's crazy, man. Because when people that meet you way later on down the line, they don't know about the times, man. When times got so hard, man, you had to sit there, man, literally and cry. Because you know it was time for you to make a decision. It was time for you to make a decision on whether it was time to do something that could potentially get your life took or put you back behind bars, or continue to struggle to try to do the right thing, even though ends ain't meeting, even though things ain't working, man. Even though the girl that you have in your life at that time constantly in your ear telling you need to do this, you need to do that, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, or the woman that you have in your life that you thought was gonna help you is telling you to get out my house, and you ain't got no place to go, homie. You don't know what to do, man. People don't know the mental, man. People don't know that. They don't know that, man. Man, people just don't be knowing, man. Finally, man, God blesses you. God blesses you, homie. With a good woman. With somebody, man, that's going to come into your life and help you. He blesses you with a good job, man. He blesses you with a roof that you can put over your head. God bless you with that because you humbled yourself, man. You fell to your knees and you talked to him and you explained to him, God, look what all I went through, man. I ain't trying to go back to doing that. I need you right here. I need somebody in my life, man. And the big man up above, man, the big homie upstairs say, you know what, I got you, man. I'm going to throw you a bone, but you're going to have to take this bone and run with it. Yeah, it's going to be a struggle. Yeah, you're going to have to work late nights. Yeah, you're going to have to work early mornings. Yeah, you're going to have to work shifts on jobs that you don't like to make it. But because the big man up above got his hand on you, man, he touch you, man. And he help you. And he guide you. And he give you the mental strength that you need. He give you the spiritual strength that you need, man. And he also give you the physical strength that you need to become the person that you need to become, man. To be able to receive the blessings that he got for you. You know? And things start looking better, man. Things start coming up for you. And you run with it. Now here it is. Because you put your faith in him and you told him what you want and he blessed you and answered it. Now here it is years later, man. Here come people that see the way you living now. That see the things you have now. And the first thing out their mouth, them words. Oh, you living good? Oh, you living good now, huh? Huh, really? Oh, you living good now. Or, oh, you doing good for yourself. Oh, you doing good for yourself. Not knowing not one iota of all the stuff you went through in your life to get to this place, to get to where you at now, man. All they see is the end. They don't see the beginning. They don't see the struggles. They don't see the people that left out your life. They don't see the people that came into your life just to hurt you. They don't see the people that was in your life lying to you every step of the way. They don't see the people that you lost. All they see is what they see, what you're doing right now. And because you're doing well now, that's the only thing they can say. Oh, you doing good now, huh? And the ones that knew you back then, who know about everything you lost, who know about all the things that you went through, those people there, though, those the worst ones, man. Because they seen what happened with you. And now they have the nerve with their hateful self to make a statement like, oh, you doing good now. Knowing it ain't coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of deceit. It's coming from a place of enviness. It's coming from a place of jealousy. Oh, you doing good now. Hey, man. Like I tell people all the time, man, people wear a mask. And everybody wears one. Everybody. Because they want to put their best foot forward. They want you to see them in their best light. Everybody wears one. But just because a person has a mask on, it doesn't mean that what's behind the mask is bad. No, not all the time. Not all the time. It don't mean that. If you deal with people long enough, the mask will slip. And when they mask slip, when you see what's behind that mask, it's not good, but you continue to fool with them people. When they bite you, it's on you. It's on you. Man, I beg you. When you see a person for who they really are, people gonna be who they gonna be, man. A person is gonna show you who they really are in the long run. And when you finally realize, hey man, that dude ain't right, or she ain't right, run. Run. Run fast as you can, my brother. Run. Because if you don't, man, they're going to drag you down like the Titanic. It's just a matter of time. But now when a person mask slip and what you see behind that mask, you can deal with, is still conducive to your program, okay, cool. I see who you are. I know who you are. You cool. We cool. Deal with them, man. Deal with them. But yeah, people pop up all the time and see you in the later years of your life because you're doing well now. Oh, you doing good, huh? Never knowing, man, what you went through to get to that point, man. Hey, man, I'm just a messenger, you know? I'm just a messenger, man. And it's me, man, your partner, man, Cartoon 5-3, man. Like I always tell you, homie, stay safe, man. Stay above ground. Stay above ground, y'all. Y'all know me, man. I represent the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters. Man, I'm out. Peace.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta boogie. 421, man. 421, man.